Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of the Knights of the Dining Room Table. I'm Rory from Lewis King Estate Agents, joined today by Dean Bedson from Just Mortgages, who's going to tell you a little bit about himself and what he does, what you've done in the past, and how you can help hopefully. So yeah, fire away Dean.
Yeah, thanks Rory. Hi everyone. Yeah, so I'm Dean Bedson. I run a local mortgage brokerage through the Just Mortgage network. So I've worked in financial services for 20 years. Previously with a large retail bank. I've been involved in mortgages and financial advice for probably the last 12 or 13 years and just decided that I wanted to set up my own brokerage and help clients in that respect moving forward. So I would say probably over the last 12 months since I've been up and running, naturally helping people purchase new properties, whether that be first properties or moving up through the property ladder, helping them secure new fixed rates if they needed to remortgage, and looking at things like their personal protection, so life, critical illness insurance and things like that. I'm from the local area, so I grew up in Haslington, went to the boys' school in Sandbach, so yeah, very keen on helping local people in the sort of Sandbach and Cheshire area, although I do have clients up and down the country, predominantly pointed towards Sandbach and the Cheshire area.
Fantastic, fantastic. So in terms of the mortgage market at the minute, obviously it's been quite an uncertain time over the last few months. How are you finding things at the minute?
Yeah, so it's been a really uncertain, probably last 6 to 9 months with interest rates. I'm sure everybody is aware, interest rates have been increasing, so the Bank of England have been increasing their rates almost every month for that sort of period of time, which has obviously had a knock-on impact on mortgage interest rates. So I wouldn't say it's been challenging for me, it's more been challenging for clients because they're either getting onto the property ladder at a higher interest rate than what they initially expected, or for those people coming off fixed rates or looking to move and take more lending, the interest rates are in a far different position than where they were previously. So the challenging conversation I've been having with clients is more your payments are going up or your payments are this amount, and that's where the challenge has been really. It's more, as I say, challenge for clients in terms of the financial position.
Yes, of course. And in terms of rates at the minute, obviously we hear a lot of people coming to us going, you know, we're just after the cheapest rate possible. How are things going at the minute? To summarise, would you say cheapest is best?
It's really difficult to answer that if I'm brutally honest, because I would probably say over the last 10 plus years, the 2-year fixed rate that most clients have been on has always been the cheapest rate. So I would say probably in the last 6 to 9 months that sort of dynamic has changed. Most lenders now have 3 and 5 year and 10-year fixed rates that are actually lower than the 2-year fixed rate market. So it's not always about what interest rate, because there are other nuances that come along with it, whether that be product fees, whether that be early repayment charges if you need to come out of the mortgage early. My tip really is to sit down with a mortgage broker or a mortgage advisor, a specialist that can assess any client's financial, personal situation and make a recommendation based on what is the right product for them. Now, obviously there's various things that come into that, interest rates being one of them, but it isn't. A lot of people get fixated on the interest rate. Naturally you want the cheapest product, but it's not always about the interest rate, it's about the overall package that comes with that mortgage product.
Right, okay, I'm with you. And in terms of people speaking with a specialist, how are you finding a lot of people are still going direct to maybe the current person they bank with, or are you finding more and more people using specialists like yourself?
Yeah, I think I've worked in retail banking for such a long period of time, so I understand why clients go to their bank first. It's who they bank with, it's who they trust, who they know, so they'll always go there first. I suppose the only challenge I would say with that is if you are working in a particular bank, you can only advise or recommend on that particular lender's criteria or products. What that advisor can't do is look across the market or look at various different lenders to be able to source the right product for you. The thing about using a mortgage broker is we go to whatever lenders we have on panel. So most, if I look at my situation, we've got more than 70 lenders available to us where we can look at and match it to a client's criteria, but also look at the best, most cost-effective products in the market. So a mortgage broker will look across the market. A client really isn't going to go to 60 or 70 different lenders because they haven't got the time to do it. Yeah, that's why they use people like me. And I'm not trying to say that working for a bank or going to a bank isn't the right thing to do, because that might be the cheapest product, but you'll never know unless you speak to other people that can assess a more wider range of products across the market.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, thanks for that, Dean. On the next episode, we're going to be talking about Dean's top tips for buying and selling a property, and we will be back shortly with another video posted in the next couple of days. If you do have any questions in the meantime that you want to ask us, feel free to fire a message, or we are being hosted for a coffee morning on the 3rd of February at the house at Blackwater and Grub in the middle of Sandmatch. That's from 9 o'clock on the 3rd of February, so feel free to pop down and see us there. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you again soon.